back to Kerala Lottery Guessing. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for sharing the valuable feedback with me. Thanks for also sharing the video with your friends and family. So the most important aspect today is the forecasting based on two-digit and single-digit boards. I come across friends suggesting that they've played three-digit board and they missed the sequence. They played 162 and we got 122 today. So it's important that we play the two-digit and the single-digit boards as well, along with the three-digit or four-digit boards, because the two-digit and the single-digit boards act as a backup for you. So the primary focus here is the guesswork should be starting as the main focus would be the single and two-digit boards. Then you look at the higher prize money board and the bigger prize money board of the four digits. So it's important we don't miss on this. So just to let you all know, the lucky number predictions are based on numerology and astrology. Would request you to uh, use this information wisely. Luck plays a very important and major role in the lottery winning. Request you to check your horoscope and see if it is a favorable time for you to play and win the lottery. Then the other important part is this video is to showcase on how you can prepare your own set of numbers and guessworks. These could be based on your lucky number, your date of birth, and also any particular sequence that is favorable at any given point in time. So this is the reason why I would suggest you to ensure you use this information wisely. It is also possible for you to develop a habit to take financial risk. Request you not to indulge in any sort of speculative activity, as this can be addictive and can lead to financial loss. Anyway, so just trying to see if I can rotate this screen so that you get a better idea of how this thing would look like. So 1 second, let me try and rotate the screen. There we go. Thank you. I think you have a better visibility now. Going back, chart is available through the membership option on the channel. Please join if you need access to the charts. And there would be two special videos also uploaded uh, twice a week. So looking at the sequences, just a reminder friends, 1 and 6 is called a full circle, it is called a pair, and it is also called an opposite. 1 is the opposite of 6 and 6 is the opposite of 1. So some individuals or some people play the combination as 1 and 6, and some people play 2 and 7, some people play 3 and 8, some people play 4 and 9, and some people play 5 and 0. So these are the five different combinations. We don't treat the numbers as 10 distinct numbers. Some people play them in pairs. However, it depends on how you look at the overall sequence and picture. If you feel that single digit sequences is what you can specialize and forecast and focus on, so then I would suggest you all to play the single digit sequences without focusing on the opposites. However, if you all feel that you know single digits is not easy to manage, then you can play the pairs, the opposites, and the full circles, so as they are called. So this is just overview as a reminder for you all. Then we'll look at the most important sequence for today. Here would be the pending numbers. You can see at a glance, today being the 12th of April, we had 7122. You can see here uh, the number 2 in board C has come after 33 days. So you can see the one marked in brown, the third last row, 7/2 came after 23 and 33 days respectively. So 7 had come a few days ago and 2 is what has come today. So 33 days gap. So just a highlight. However, in board B, you can see we have 6, 7, 8, 9 as the numbers pending since a long time. So the focus for tomorrow would be based on the even and odd sequences. That will be what we'll be focusing on. So let us look at the even odd sequence here. We'll go to the 3-digit even odd sequence here first. You can see last 3 days, all 3 days even sequences has come. So definitely tomorrow we are going to have an odd sequence going to come. It's like a downward ladder sequence that is coming. You can see here we had 255, then we had 533, then we had 137, then we had 715. So tomorrow being the sequence, most likelihood of again 751 sequence coming. So any two digits out of the 3751 are going to come, and that is what we are going to be focusing on. So tomorrow ABC odd is what is expected. Now let us look at the 4-digit sequences and see what is likely here. You can see here today a mixed bag came, even odd and even both equally came 2 2 each. So this makes it a plain blank here. The white sequences that you see are the plain blanks that you normally would expect. So tomorrow we expect even this particular sequence to give us an odd, making the 4-digit ladder downward as a straight sequence. So board D will have an odd, board BC an odd for sure, and board A possibility of an even sequence coming, though not very sure. However, board D, B, C, you can play odd, and surely all the three sequences will have an odd tomorrow. So let us move on to the next sequence that is the most important as far as the overall forecasting is concerned. So what we are expecting is a combination of 7, 4, 5, 1. So you can play combinations of 751, 517, 175, 571, then 157, then you have 715. So in all, you have about 6 different sequences based on 751. You all can add the number 4 as well along with the 7. So in board A, sequences likely that can come is 5, 3, and a possibility of 9. So these are the 3 different sequences that you can look at. Board A, you can have a sequence of combination. You can see we had blue coming 2 times last week, red, that is the number one, coming 3 times. We had double four that came after a long time. So since double four has come after a long time, and even one which came last week has been coming consistently, so I am presuming that there is a possibility of a four coming again. However, I would suggest you all to play four. You can look to play the number two as well, and you can look to play the number 0. So 420 or 428 is something that you can play in board A, while as in board B you have all the small sequences coming apart from the 10 that came on Sunday. You can see two blues, and the most likelihood that can come in board B would be the number 1, either one or the sequence of number 7, 107, because 7 has not come from a long time. We've got 9, 5, 12, 19, 22 days, 7 hasn't come, and you can see that there is a possibility of 7 coming with a 2. Last time the 7 came was with a 2 as well, so something that you can look forward to. 7, then you can look at the 1, and there is a possibility of a 5. So 157 in board B. and board C, you can look at 1 2 5. Again 2 has come today, possibility of 2 coming again, then there's a possibility of 5 coming, green followed by a green, third green in a row, 185. You see 185 came last week, and if we take it downwards also it shows as 185. We will play 1 as a backup because we had 1 that has come 2 3 times in the last 3 4 weeks. Sorry, in the last 3 weeks 4 has come, 1 has come 4 times, so every likelihood of possibility of 1 coming there. So 125 in board C, so that is what you need to look out at. So let us now see this overall board. This is a very important board. This has been coming, so you can look at the 1st of April. You can see we had 0124, which was the last 4 digits from here. In the month of March, you can see 2421 being the first 4 digits of the 6 digit sequence, then 4245 being the 4 digit DABC sequence in the month of Feb. So you can imagine those sequences coming. Then second was probably not as expected, though you can see 3 and 1, 1 and 7 from December and January have come. So I have not marked those. However, you can see those sequences have come. Then you look at the 3rd of April, you can see 5148. You can see 3rd of December, you had 3784, 8 and 4, which were the last 2 digits came exactly in the last 2 digits. Then you had 785 in the month of January as the last 4 digits. Again 5 came. Then on the 3rd of March, you had 1558. So again, that particular sequence, the entire sequence came the way it is. So making sure that the sequence has been coming each day. Look at the 4th of December 5526. Look at the 4th of January 8521. You have a combination of 6211 coming again. 2 digits from December, 2 digits from January, and you have almost all the digits coming the way they came in the previous month. So again, look at the 5th. We've not marked them in entirety, but you can see in December 820965, 8 and 5 coming from there, 9 also coming from the month of December, then again 895 again coming from the month of January, 9281555, again 895 is there. So the sequence has come, though the digits may not come exactly the way they were supposed to expect in DABC. However, having them there is an important consideration. Then you look at the 6th of February 6299. Then you look at the 6th of December 710229. So 907, 607. Both the sequences have come, though it is coming with the alternative sequence theory in, on the particular 6th. Then you look at the 7th of January 3404 came as 8430 in the month of April. Then you look at February, 8th of February marked in yellow, 6484. Then you can see 648 came on the 8th of April. Sorry, on the sorry friends, I think I've made a mistake here. These 6964890, that particular sequence was expected that day, and it has come as 298480. So I mistakenly added one particular sequence there. So please forgive me and ignore that. You can see 84 coming again from the 8th of February. We did not have 2 and 0, but you can see 8 and 4 have definitely come. Then you look at the ninth, you can see here the ninth 7122. You can see December 9th 819745, and you can look at the month of March. You have 864255. So you have two in one column, then you have 7 and 1 in the other column. So if you take that the 10th sequence is coming, sorry, from the ninth sequence is coming from the 10th, you can easily mark it. You can see 701 was a part of the 10th of December, and similarly 5727 from the 10th of January was coming as a part of 9th of April. So what is expected here is 11th of December 8561 and 11th of January 4957. A combination of this will come on the 10th of April. So it's not the 11th, it's 10th. I'm going to correct this sheet, and I will upload the corrected sheet tomorrow, so that there is no confusion and there is no uncertainty. The last but not the least for today's sequence would be this again. You can see the last particular row, you have green 8750, you have orange 6431, you have blue and brown which is 5324. You can see 7 came from green, then 1 came from orange, and 2 each came from blue and brown. So if you see overall, uh, the last 2 weeks, you can see a combination figures are coming on a particular Wednesday. Prior to that, we had brown, which came for 2 weeks, then we had a blue, and then we had a green. And you can see for the last 4 weeks on a Thursday, starting from 4501, which is a combination again from all the 4 sequences. Then the following week, 9356, again a combination of the different sequences, more so to do with orange and blue. So if we look at the orange and blue combination, it is a combination of 5324, and you have 43 common in orange and blue. So you have 5 there as well. So the likelihood of a combination coming would be green. Green has a 5 as well. Green has a 7 as well. And orange has a 431. So most likelihood combination of orange, green to come. And then if you take 5 and 4 together, which comes as well, would be a combination of again blue and brown. So again, it would be a mixed bag, and the most likelihood of the sequences that, according to me, are likely to come is 7, 4, 5, 1. So that is one. We'll look at the last sequence here. You can see the one marked in brown for the 9th of April, which is 7122. You can see the combination from the month of November. We had 6517. Then in the month of October, 4222. Month of September, 1272. And we've had 7122, which came today. So something replicating the month of September, August, November, December is likely to come. So we have 7591 for November, 8561 for December, and 6876 for the month of August. So the most likelihood sequence that can come, according to me here, would be 7451 or 7458. So thank you for watching, friends. This is all for today. Important, don't forget to keep a check of your astrological horoscope, see how your time fares, and based on that, only think about venturing into this world. Today there was a special video that I had shared for the membership option with a particular focused strategy on how you can build your sequence, and you can play a particular sequence for maybe 2 weeks, 1 week, 3 weeks. It all depends on what you want to plan. So you have options of planning them 1 week in advance, 2 week in advance, 3 weeks in advance, and even a plan which can accommodate 30 days in advance. So the first basic thing would be the basics to be covered, and then we look at the different boards. So those who are interested, please subscribe to the membership option. You will be able to get a detailed breakdown of how the sequence works, and that is going to benefit you in the overall future. So thank you for watching. We'll connect with another video tomorrow, and wish you all the very best. Good luck. Thank you for watching again.